Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's Dusty Thunder, and I've got a PettyRevenge story for you. The title of this one is Steal My Seat? How about a crop dusting? I, 33 female, just got off a 7-hour cross-country flight, and I wanted to share this story before I go pass out. I was flying Southwest, so there were no assigned seats, and I was in B boarding group. I went towards the back of the plane so I could get an aisle seat since I'm fairly tall. It was a completely full flight, so I knew there would be someone sitting next to me. Enter entitled Karen, EK. She had waited to check in, so she was at the back of the C boarding group. She was pissy because at first she couldn't find anywhere to put her massive roller bag, and the flight attendants were trying to get her to gate check it. Then she came up to my row, and I thought, great, she's going to take the middle seat. The following dialogue, to the best of my sleepy recollection, occurred. EK, move. OP, what? EK, I paid for an aisle seat and you are sitting in my seat. OP, more confused. What? EK, practically screaming, I said I paid for an aisle seat and you are sitting in my seat. OP, this is Southwest, there are no assigned seats. EK, are you stupid? I said I need the aisle seat. OP, I can get up to give you the middle seat if you want. I stupidly thought that was the end of it when a flight attendant came over and asked her to take a seat. I got up to let her into the row and she immediately sat down in the aisle seat. OP, come on. You saw this one coming.
Why would you get
You saw this coming. I tried to protest to the flight attendant, but EK kept loudly saying she paid for an aisle seat. I know Southwest is switching to assigned seating soon, but they haven't implemented it yet. Now, our flight was already delayed 30 minutes, and I could see all the other passengers looking at me as if trying to say, please just let her win. We want to get there as fast as we can. I looked at the flight attendant, and she gave me a pleading look as if to say, please just give her this. We want to get out of here. So being the fairly passive person I am, I stepped over her. She wouldn't get up to let me in, and sat in the middle seat. Now, I may be passive, but I'm also petty. I am also really gassy on airplanes.
Yeah, you are.
Normally, I try to contain it and go to the restroom when it gets bad enough and just let it rip there. But I was pissed at EK and frankly, pissed at everyone else on the plane for letting her get away with it. So I decided that I was just going to let her rip all 7 hours of the flight. I put on my headphones over the ear and started passing gas about 1 hour into the flight. And lucky for me and unlucky for everyone else, they were particularly stinky. Every time I would toot, she would sniff, smell it, then shoot dirty looks my way. I just ignored her and kept listening to my music and reading my Kindle. At about hour 5, she had had enough and hit the call button to ask to move. The flight attendant told her we were fully booked and there's nowhere for her to move to. EK looked more pissed, but I guess she had had enough of the internet to know if she threw a fit, she would get arrested when we landed. When we did land, since we were near the back, I gave it one more silent but deadly toot to seal the deal and let her bathe in my stink for a couple more minutes. Do I feel bad that I ruined her flight? Nope. Do I feel bad that I stank up my row? Nope. And also, for the first time ever, I didn't have gas pains, nor did I need to rush to the bathroom immediately after getting off my flight. Next time, check in early like the rest of us plebeians, and maybe you'll get a less salty seatmate. TLDR, seat stealing, snoot sniff, stinky stuff while stuck in the sky. It's like she had the full-on sulfur farts, too. It's like, it stings the eyes. It stings. It stings. Wow. And I get it. And you know what? My first thought there is like, yeah, you got a Karen next to you who's made your life hell. Like, yes, she deserves this. Does everyone else in the plane? Yeah. I mean, because they all gave her the pleading look of like, just let her have this. Everybody knew what was happening here, especially the people all around you. Like, they heard the altercation. You know they were watching this. You know they saw her slip into your seat as soon as you got up to let her in. And she wasn't about to get up to let you in, of course, because then you would just take it back, right? So they knew what was going on, and even the flight attendant was like, oh, just let Karen win. Do you understand that this is why Karens are Karens? Because people let them win? Not this time. Not this time. You are gonna smell that warm air wrapped around a turd all flight long.
I would have been getting up to go to the bathroom, and when I got up, things would have
right in the face.
Things would have slipped out. Things would have happened, and it would have been right in the bubble, and I would have been like, oops, sorry, flights make me gassy. Oh, that's why I liked the aisle seat, but
yeah,
here we are.
Yeah.
And I would have gotten up every hour, on the hour, and just accidentally every time, oh, sorry, I just fell. Oop, one slipped out. Here we go. There's a fly. It almost flew in my mouth. That's what I get for being a petty bitch. A fly almost flew in my mouth. I take it back. Don't fart on people.
I'm sorry. I have IBS, irritable bitch saltiness.